Hey, good Saturday night, friends of the Leaf. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm gonna try to make this quick. On the longer ones, it takes me a little bit longer to download, and I'm trying to get this downloaded in a hurry. But I am a little housekeeping. I'm finishing up the very last puff or two of a pipe bowl of tinderbox black Russian is what I've been smoking tonight, and smoking it in my Caminetta freehand. I've showed this pipe on here before, and just about may have one more relight on it, maybe, but been very busy, and had a lot going on. Have been kind of scarce from YouTube. Matter of fact, the last 3 or 4 days I'm way behind on videos. I mean, even watching videos, which I don't like to get, because I do really truly enjoy everyone's videos. And but I have had the privilege and the honor of talking to 4 good friends in the last 3 or 4 days. Just hung up the phone a little while ago from all of our good friends. Certainly one of my really good friends, Guy Witherspoon. Enjoy talking to him. We talked 30-40 minutes. A couple of nights ago, talked to Wallace, aka Mr. Tree Stump. We did quite a bit of cigar talking, and a few nights ago, I talked to good friend Pipe Pappy Chris. I always enjoy talking with him and everyone. And of course, Chris and I try to solve the world's problems usually, and talk pipe, cigar talk, and then talk to Piper Field. Philip is just getting turned on to the wonderful world of cigars, which go hand in hand with our pipe tobacco. You know, it's all part of the love of the leaf, and there's many different. I mean, you know, you got wonderful pipe tobaccos, cigar, snuff, the whole 9 yards, and it all stems from our love of the leaf, and it's just a fun adventure for all, you know, from all angles and aspects of it. And I certainly have enjoyed the pipe acquisitions, trying new pipe tobaccos, and that's a journey that hopefully goes on for years and years. Kind of a never-ending journey and adventure. Well, I've gotten recently into the cigars, as you know, and that's certainly an adventure within an adventure, and it's fun to just trying the different cigar makers, what they've got to offer, the different parts of the country, Nicaraguan, Dominican, Mexican, Cuban, all the different aspects of, Havana, sun-grown, Connecticut leaf, and learning about the fillers and the binders and what part of the plant gives off what, and, Maduro wrappers, and it's been very fun, and trying to learn how to pick up the nuances of, toast or creaminess, or which I'm down on anyway on this, so I'm going to fire up a little Ave Maria Clermont. This is gone real partial to the little Ave Maria. This is an online purchase. But learning about the, like I say, different parts of the leaf, and learning the different nuances. You got toast, creaminess, herbs, leather, spice. I can't pick up apricots and all that stuff. It's like myself and Wallace were talking about the other night. I can't pick up apples and peaches and apricots. I wonder about some of that. I don't think my palate is certainly not that refined, but I can pick up toast or cream or coffee nuances are one of my favorites. Spices and that kind of thing, certainly those, and they're fun to pick out. But a lot of people have picked up the cigar adventure. Alfred, Henry Sims, Pipe Pappy. whole host of others. But Philip was wanting to know some pointers on his new hobby and his new humidor that he just got in. And I'm no cigar aficionado. I'm still learning and got a long ways to go, and I'm reaching out myself for advice. But one of the things he asked me was, how do you display your cigars and your humidors? And I've acquired 3 desktops, and they're supposedly 50 count. Now, depending on the sizes of them, about 40. I guess these are all based on if they were all Robustos or whatever, you might get 50 in them. But when you vary in the sizes, you're never going to get 50. Rarely. And of course, as you get into the hobby, then you start wanting to age a few or collect a few, and it kind of becomes a collection thing. And that certainly has been the case with me. But he asked me, he said, how do you display your cigars? And I've gone through sometimes, maybe putting all the Maduros together and maybe trying to do mostly this size together or that. And here lately, there's no rhyme or reason how I'm doing any of it. I'm just trying to keep it as neat as I can. And I just got some in the last couple of days, so I've had to rearrange and stuff. And I thought I'd show y'all and certainly give Philip a view of what I've got and what I'm dealing with as far as how I put them in there. And like I say, there's no rhyme or reason. And I've got a small collection. It's not very, very big at all. It runs from 90 to 120 sticks. Modest compared to a lot, but I've enjoyed it. I'm wanting to expand it a little bit, and probably for Christmas I'm going to buy a larger, or have Santa bring me a larger humidor, and maybe get rid of one of these and change a couple of them to maybe aging humidors or whatever. A couple of them I'll never get rid of. They were gifts, one from Chris, Pipe Pappy, and another one from my wife. Let me show you what I've got here. This one the burl finish came from Pipe Pappy Chris, and this one was a gift from my wife, birthday. And of course, this one I bought on my own. I just kind of show you what like I say, there is no rhyme or reason as to how I put anything in that. It's just put in, and you'll see some that are, and as you see, I use the Boveda packs in my quest for trying to keep them the proper humidity. I've got some I'm running 65. This is new. I was using 69s, and one of the reasons Governor's was out of the 69s, and I've been kind of thinking about going to a lesser humidity anyway, so it was a good opportunity to try it. I was in a jam and couldn't wait till next week until he come in. But as you see, there's no rhyme or reason, no particular fashion. I've got my brick houses here. Y'all know I like the Maduros, and various ones here. Some are in wrappers, some are not. Some people leave them in wrappers. Some, take them out. There's no. That's strictly a matter of preference. This does protect them. I mean, when you're in and out of them, your fingernails will get on them. They will age in a wrapper. There are minute holes in it. This is a little CLE. Another one came from Governor's. This is a new Asylum that he just started carrying. And knew my father's, I believe that's Connecticut wrapper, but you see there's a CAO or two and a Monte Cristo. Some of these are left over from straight grain stuff that he sent me. CAO, Perdomo, the famed Liga Privada number 9. I'm holding on to that one. It's just, you'll learn when you start into this. You like having things in your collection, and this is what I'm smoking now, the Ave Maria. Great, great little stick. I got a Romeo Julieta, a La Gloria Cubana, some lesser expensive Maduro wrapped Flor de Olivas, some Rocky Patel edges, Camacho here, some Cahibas, Cuban Cahibas, and some red dot Cohibas that I keep. Back here you've got this is their black labels. This is their top of the line, the Last Rights, and this is the only one I've got. I usually smoke the Lawless or the Royalty, and they run about $9 a piece. This one's in about the $16 range, kind of like the Liga Privada. This is a EP Corilla. Love these EP Corillas. Some 5 Vegas. I love the 5 Vegas. Grandpa Bones turned me on to these. This is a Series A. If y'all hadn't tried this, you can get these online and get them down right to, around $3 a piece, no problem. Punch Bare Knuckles. Pipe Pappy and I did a trade, and I fell in love with the Punch Bare Knuckle, and he had traded me that for some more EP Corillas. Their new wave lineup. So, like I say, you see, there's no rhyme or reason, and I do it, and occasionally I will, from time to time, change it up. I may start putting all my Maduros back together, or different sizes. It's just something you play with from time to time, kind of like your pipe deal. But anyway, like I say, hope everybody's doing good. Everything's going pretty good here. Wife and I have been busy. She's been busy coming up with some new entrees to add to our lunch special. And Miss Emily's getting settled back in school. And our son, he's in Lafayette about getting ready for the store to open. Hopefully next week down there. So we've all been busy. But just wanted to stop in and pay a quick visit. And show y'all a little what's an updated tour, I guess, if you would, of my humidors, and kind of show Piper Field what I was talking about. And anyhow, always good to see y'all and share a bowl with you or a stick or whatever, and we'll catch up with you next time. As always, y'all take care, have a good one, and God bless you.